Clear up the smell.
Oh. That works. Vinegar in your study.
Smell of it. I think the smell of vinegar would be worse than the smell of cigars. I agree.
I prefer that.
I don't like the smell.
Well, when we lived at 942, you were still smoking, and of course you had company. All you veterans came over to the house, and you would all smoke. Maybe I think you had poker club over there too.
You remember Dad blowing smoke
Wait. So
with a cigar?
every once in a while, Mom would have to take this look like Play-Doh, and she would scrub down the walls with this cleaner.
I remember that. I remember that Play-Doh
It's like
stuff.
Fuller's
Yeah.
Earth.
Huh?
So I think it's Fuller's Earth or something like that.
It was like a Play-Doh. You scrubbed the wall.
Yeah, and so it was amazing. You thought the walls were white, then you put one streak down and boy, there was a big difference.
Well, I think that was actually
The Play-Doh stuff is still.
because of the coal, Mike. Because a lot of people heated with coal. I think
Yeah.
that's why that was.
Oh, we did. We heated with coal
For a while, we did.
for a
But that's
while.
not heating. That's not
Yeah, but
forced
that's
air.
not-
That's heating a boiler. That's not.
And that doesn't turn
No,
the walls
it-
yellow.
No, you're
It's
right.
not like this is not like being on the prairie and you're heating the whole
Well,
house.
I don't
with
know that
coal.
we had a boiler, and then I remember we had a big monster furnace. And
Well,
Dad
yeah, what do you think the furnace would do?
would just heat up the.
Did he heat hot water?
There wasn't
had
a
radiator
boiler.
Yeah,
We
radiator
didn't-
heat.
No, we didn't have radiators.
This
in
was 942.
Oh, that's after one Jeff burned it down.
No, not Jeff.
No,
And
Wait.
burn it down?
Was it Andy? It's Jeff. I thought
No.
Jeff.
they were
Oh,
playing.
Jeff.
Jeff and Andy
He's
were playing
always
with
telling me
matches.
Jeff.
Oh,
they
he's
burn?
wrong. They were playing
The
with
house.
matches,
The
but
house?
And they were in the
house
closet.
of Andy?
Mom was taking a nap,
Yeah.
and he runs into the bedroom and says, "Mom, I smell smoke." Well,
Sound
what
like Andy
he didn't tell Mom was Andy and I were playing with
Yeah,
matches.
Jeff was the one that told Mom that there was a problem upstairs in the closet.
Upstairs. In the
I thought Mom was taking a nap.
She was. Hester was there.
Bow tie collection,
Hester.
didn't it?
Hester was there.
Isn't that what it did? Burned the bow tie
It was in the middle of the afternoon.
Opie's the other one.
We were at school,
Okay.
first grade, and somebody came to get us, take us home before school was out. We come to our house. We were in grade number 2. Excuse me. We were in two-finger grade. And what happened, Mark? We got to our house, and what did we see? To our wondering eyes, what should appear but
Smoke billowing out.
A bunch of fire
Firemen.
trucks with a big hole in the roof.
and Dad standing outside with an assurance adjuster already.
It was?
Remember that?
Yeah.
The house on fire?
942.
How could you not remember?
So you guys couldn't even live in it when
So we lived at
I
Grandma's.
wasn't born there.
oh you weren't.
We
I
lived
was
at
maybe a baby, I don't recall.
we lived at Cobb Boulevard. While
No, it was
Dad and
54.
a bunch of his buddies went in there, and they tore out walls and
That was.
kind of helped do the remodeling.
At 723?
No, 942
This is South Fourth.
South Fort.
Okay.
And then you moved back to 940.
And then we moved back to live there for a couple of years. Then Mom and Dad bought Cobb Boulevard.
723.
Now. Did you ever see the movie The Help?
No.
It's about being raised by basically servants or by the black people, white people raised by more in the South. Very good story. It was a very well written book.
Except for the desserts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was telling somebody that we were raised by.
Oh, now, Jim.
We were raised
I was.
by him.
How do you figure that?
What?
No
Yeah.
wonder you sleptwalk. We never were raised by him.
No, they fed me, cooked. Both mom and dad worked.
Okay. So who was it? Hester?
Well, that's just it. We were talking Hester, right? Ivan. Remember Ivan? Hester?
Yeah.
Remember Opie? Yeah. Was there anybody else? I was trying to think if there was anybody else that we had.
Did these people live with you?
They didn't
No.
live. They were there from the early in the morning. They would show up first thing in the morning and then leave when parents got home at night.
Uh-huh.
And we were always there. And so it was like that. They would make lunch or
Yeah.
cook or
They
they,
took care
they,
of you.
they would do fried chicken. That was remember Opie's fried chicken? That was really good. And then Ivan, didn't you have to leave him with like his lunch, his beer, and something for lunch every day?
I put a mark on the liquor bottle.
Did you park the liquor bottle?
Because he was taking Dad's liquor and he was watering it down.
Oh, wow. He drinks some and then pours some water back in.
Yeah.
I heard that
Like he didn't
story.
drink
Yeah.
it.
Oh, Ivan.
Dad could taste the difference, I'm sure.
I remember when we were first married, Mark got these LL Bean cotton shirts for work. And I said, who's going to iron those? He said, well, when I grew up, there was a black lady named Hester, and she sprinkled them, you know, and she rolled them up. And she said, we don't have a black lady at our house. You're going to iron them yourself.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah.
The mangle iron? Remember the mangle iron?
And that's how this started, Leslie. I was asking him the other day,
Those were
what kind
scary.
of chores or,
Mr. Dean.
you know, things did you have to do around the house? He goes, I didn't. The black people did it.
Oh boy.
The servants did it.
Well,
He didn't have to do anything.
My mom sprinkled.
No wonder he got
rolled them,
spoiled.
put them in the refrigerator, and then she ironed them.
Yeah.
Refrigerator.
How about those
Yeah.
great inventions for the trousers that were like little wire?
I remember Mom sprinkling.
Yeah, sprinkling them and then she put them in the
You
bedroom.
feel young.
What did you sprinkle?
Why would they sprinkle water? So it's either dry
It was like a salt shaker.
So we didn't really have steam irons. Steam irons had not yet been invented.
Sprinkle with water.
So we just had a.
Why didn't just spray like water, like
We didn't have spray bottles.
spray bottle?
We didn't have any spray bottles back then.
We had to go. We had to get water out of a pond and put it.
First you had to boil,
And we used
cut the wood.
distilled water. Didn't use just regular water.
Oh, distilled water in the irons,
In the irons, but regular.
but not for the sprinkle.
We
No,
just put tap water in.
right. And
What about that machine that Mom bought? There was a.
That was the mango.
that was the main.
That was the mango.
Was that the thing you push the foot press and the whole thing comes out?
Mango.
Yeah.
Mango.
Mango.
Mangle.
It was on a roller.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to mangle your finger. And let me tell you, that thing is scary.
Hey, do you remember Mom having that vibrator thing? That thing to take off the thing that would wake.
Vaguely. How about the time we were making popcorn balls and Annie was reaching into the bowl and Mom poured the syrup
Oh.
Yeah.
right on his hand?
Look at his
he
hand.
did
One of
have a
his hands.
scar.
He's got a
He does have
scar.
a scar there. I remember that.
Wow.
Still there.
Well, we have a vacuum cleaner. Actually, it was Wayne's mother's vacuum cleaner. It's a
Lucky
Filter
one?
Queen.
Oh, Filter Queen?
Filter Queen, and you can take the hose and you can make it into a hair dryer.
Oh,
It'll be
yes.
a bottom
What?
hair
What?
dryer.
Yes, I remember. Yep.
And the hose will vibrate, so it can give you what they call it a massage. So you can massage yourself with your hose.
Plus other things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the all-purpose vacuum cleaner.
Well, you bought that Electrolux for some enormous amount of money or some sort of.
More than one vacuum
Well, you had a
cleaner.
vacuum cleaner. The guy came over the house and
The
so he was
Kirby.
dumping dirt on,
That
and
would've
you
been a
bought this
Kirby.
very expensive
Yeah.
vacuum cleaner.
Like a
remember that?
bowling ball.
Or electrical.
Well, there was that one,
Electrolux.
and then there was the long
Those were
one. There was a long,
expensive.
skinny one, long gray
Those
one.
are Electrolux.
That's the bullet. Yeah, the one that's shaped like a
But
bullet.
we did have one that was like a bowling ball. There was a round, egg-looking kind of deal. You remember us writing? You painted a wall between the kitchen and the dining room, and you painted it so we made a big chalkboard, but it was basically the wall, and you'd mark on there whose duties it was for.
See, it wasn't all black people.
Whose duties it was to clean the dishes or
Right.
to take out the trash or whatever. You had everybody's name up there, and you know whose week it was.
But you had to do dishes, I remember.
Yeah, I had a week's worth of dishes. I hate, you hate
So
doing
you
it.
had to do.
That was the
The
worst.
servants weren't there. They had to
They
do
were-
something.
no, they were-
On weekends, you had to work.
No, during the week, the night.
The night.
Oh, at night.
My mom would fix a different dinner, and she'd fix us everything, and she'd have something different for herself sometimes.
Literally, she would have a lobster
Lobster
tail.
dinner or something like that.
Like lobster or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah,
we would have tater tots.
hot dog.
Well, it was a tater. It was kind of a tater tot casserole.
Probably what you liked.
Oh yeah, we liked the tater tot casserole.
we didn't know what lobster was.
She fixed tater tots for us when we were visiting one of the first times with the ground beef and the tater tots and mushrooms.
Mushroom soup. That's it. You put it on top.
And I thought it was pretty good. I never had tater tots before.
Tater tot casserole.
And we went home and I made it, and he said, "Don't ever make that stuff again."
Because you ate it a lot.
Evidently, I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mom would say, "Well, you guys want tater tots and hot dogs? You want the scrappy looking fish with his ugly tail?"
That's a cockroach of the sea.
Scrappy looking.
No, she didn't say that. But,
My mom never had tater.
We didn't either.
but